Dropping that knowledge on you.
I could not make this shit up.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kev.
Boss.
And Dizzle.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
The Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the Big Boss Rick Ross.
What up? It's your boy Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
Episode
389, 11 weeks away from 400.
400. We gonna make this real brief because we know shit went down last week after we take the pod. So, fellas, how was the week?
I'll go first. My shit was exhausting. I had a very tiring week. Sam was on a little vacation for a birthday. We had a couple of days where we hit 40 orders. Wife had to pay for her to get her brakes done. My tire popped coming home one day. I got to go do that after the pod, go buy a tire.
Quick question. Do you know how to change a tire?
Oh, yeah. 25 minutes, we was rolling. I was full of sweat, but my wife said, "Oh,
no idea.
You did a good job." I was like, "Hey, man, I'm ready to go home." Hands was covered in muck. But, that was on the way to pick up my daughter from work. So, had a very tiring week, but all is well. All is well.
So, Dizzle, you don't know how to change a tire?
I do not.
Me either. So I don't feel as bad. I do have AAA though.
Yeah, I do too, but I feel like we lose man points if we don't know how to change a tire. Ain't that one of the requirements?
I can install a radio.
that bring the point back. That cancel each other out.
Anything electronic I can do. This is a derailment moment, but like, back in the days when cats used to put sounds in their car, 10 by 10, 12s, amps and all that shit, and new snatch out radios. I could do that, but like anything like that's important, like brakes, tires, oil, like no. Stupid shit, yeah, I can do that. But important
Put an
stuff,
Xbox together? Yeah. I can log
money.
you in Bluetooth, yeah.
What popped with you this week, Dizzle?
Same old. Actually, more interviews. Where we at with the counter? We had 0 for 13.
Damn.
Your boy. No, well, your boy's now 1 for 14. I actually got the promotion. I finally hit. You know what I'm saying? They let me know the other day. Finally got the promotion. So yeah, man, it takes persistence. Can't get discouraged. If anybody out there is listening, you're going for something and you keep getting no's, just know that the yes is coming.
You kept a smile on your face like PJ Tucker, baby. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, man. Shit, that's been it. Just going on with hella interviews. Yeah. I don't think nothing else happened during the week. It's been pretty slow motion other than that.
How's the little one?
Good. We done bought some shit. I forgot what they are called. It's like the brain games. Y'all know the word. I forgot what the there's a word for it. It's a specific type of child game that like gets their motors going and shit like that. So we done installed some shit in his room. He been playing with that, standing up on his own.
Baby proof the house, the cabinets locked down, all that stuff. Is he moving around like that?
He ain't moving around like that. We got some of the outlets covered up because he definitely be playing in his room. We got his room kind of situated.
Yeah.
That's
good. That's good.
But yeah, that's the highlight of the week.
How was the cookout?
That was last week. Cookout was solid. Cookout was solid. Didn't cook enough food. Not nearly enough food. I'm passing out while I'm cooking. I'm passing out little tasters, get folks to taste that shit. And about time I got done cooking, everybody had already made them a plate. I was snacking as I'm cooking. I didn't get no greens. I didn't get no yams. The mac and cheese was all gone. About time I was about to make a
Somebody put you a
plate.
plate to the side for the chef.
Nah, man. Didn't get a kebab. I had brats and chicken. And I ate a couple of not shrimp, bacon wrapped asparagus. So I had a few things here and there. But gotta cook more next time. I didn't know it was gonna be jumping. We're gonna try to do another one June around Juneteenth. So keep your ear open.
Dope. As for your boy, y'all can tell my voice is like a little deep. I'm gonna be coughing a little bit. Killer, I know the house hunt is on. Just a little FYI. Not sure if you have allergies, but I have very bad allergies. So I'm cutting the grass on Sunday. And if you remember on Sunday, it was a little windy, but like I'm a very regimented person. Sundays is for cutting the grass, no matter what. And I was delaying it. I kept delaying it. I was like, man, shit, it's 6:00. Let me knock this shit out for the week. I get out there, do the front yard. I'm in the backyard or whatever. And the wind just woof, like a little gust of wind. Whatever was in there went all up in here.
Oh, damn.
And I felt it. I was like, ooh, that don't feel good. And I sneezed real hard. And from that moment on, from about 6:30 on Sunday until about 7 a.m. yesterday, I've had a headache.
Damn.
I had yeah, man, it was sinus congestion, ears popping. It was bad, cloudy head, but I'm on the road to recovery. I feel way better, but yeah, my eyes was on fire, ears was burning. Yeah, man, I got horrible allergies, and when it comes, boy. I tell you, comes like out of nowhere. Like it's not like oh man, I'm starting to feel sick. For me, when I have an allergy attack, I could be perfectly fine, just chilling, and then boom. And then, obviously we're all married on the pod. So if you going somewhere or whatever, the wife coming with you, she throws some smell goods on. I tell her on Sunday, I was like, no smell goods this week. She was like, what's wrong? I was like, I'm about to have an allergy attack. It's happening right now. So
damn.
Yeah.
So you doctored yourself up, or you didn't go to the doctor, or you to have a headache that long that wasn't concerning, or that's normal during that time?
Oh, it's normal standard procedure.
If I had a headache for 2 or 3 days, I'm going to the hospital like I'm dying.
I don't need no doctor. I got my mama.
Robitussin.
I dialed my mom's. I was like, yo, yeah, I'm having a bad one. What's new out there on the market that I need to grab? She got me together. Got some cold compresses or whatever to help with the headache, but no headache. Thank goodness. I can breathe through my nose again. My eyes ain't on fire. Just a little cough lingering around, but I'm back to normal, so to speak.
Good.
Yeah, man. So let's just jump into it, man. Everybody know why we here today. Everybody knows what happened. I'm gonna go ahead and punt this to Dizzle. Dizzle, can you take us through basically what happened this week in the world of the beef?
Yeah. So where was we at last pod? I feel like so much has happened. So last pod, what was out? Push-ups, Drake's Push-ups was out.
Yep.
At this time, I feel like we all thought it was a pretty solid diss track towards pretty much everybody. At this time, did Taylor Made came out as
out.
well?
Yep.
Okay, so mixed reviews on Taylor Made. And that was on Sunday.
That was on Sunday.
Yeah.
So what? Tuesday morning, 8 in, Kendrick decides he wants to drop his haymaker of a response. Let me get the applause going. We gotta slow burn this because a lot has happened and niggas might get lost.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about Euphoria?
Don't tell no lie about me. Won't tell no truth about you.
I love
Euphoria. I was about to say that's one of them ones.
Yeah,
it's fire. I mean, like you said, there's just so much to unpack from that record. I mean, from the dropping out of nowhere on a random ass Tuesday, You know, everybody was basically expecting, all right, Kendrick gonna drop something on a Friday, give us something to talk about all weekend. He drops on a random ass Tuesday. Then he actually puts it on the streaming sites, and obviously that's added to the Spotify playlist out there, so that is going crazy. So many lines on there, so much
that shit
to
is platinum. That shit is platinum in this household. Real talk.
He did his thing. I remember a young employee of mine. I was knee deep in work, wasn't paying attention to my phone's in the office. He walked up to me like, Kendrick replied. I'm like, did he? So I go to the phone and I see y'all over there haymaking the text, like boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh shit, I'm late to the party. So I didn't want to listen to it at work because I still had things to do and I wasn't gonna be able to comprehend it. So I waited till I got in the car. I took a moment before I even drove away and really listened. Then I wanted to listen, and I got home that night to find one of them videos with the lyrics, so I could like read the lyrics. And it was really nice. It was a way to come back to what was happening. We wanted that to be 420 weekend, but I take it.
Yeah. So I think my prediction was before the summer. Shit, he done exceeded that. But nah, this is one of them ones. It's a hit. I think it's a hit. You know what I'm saying? It might debut at number one the way they was doing numbers. I think it broke Spotify records. The most streamed song within the first 24 hours of any hip hop song this year. Is doing numbers. The quintuple entendres or whatever the shit he was doing. Niggas had double punch lines and shit. Y'all know I'm a Kendrick fan. I'm just happy that he delivered. Everybody was scared of what he was gonna say or when he was gonna say it, and he delivered with Euphoria.
Definitely. So this is how big this record is, Euphoria.
Go ahead and talk. I got some background music for you.
Got the Teddy P. While that's playing, I'm gonna say while that was on when it started, I'm not gonna front. I was like, he's going full artist mode, and I was like, that's not gonna work. But like that's Kendrick knowing, like, hey man, I do it all. I do the full artsy. I do the bars. I got the voices. I got the crazy voice inflections. He did it all on that record. So once you heard it and like see where he's going with it, and then the beat flips and he goes in, then the beat flips again, then he goes in even further. This record is so huge. It's what, like 6 minutes and like 30 something seconds.
Yeah,
the record is so big that we have it in rotation at the radio station. And if anybody knows anything about music nowadays, most songs are about 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. The fact that we are playing a 6 minute record in heavy rotation is crazy. That's how big this record is. That's how bad people want to hear it, and we would be fools not to be playing it. So we've been playing it since Wednesday. We had to wait to get an actual certified clean copy to get it on the air. But since Wednesday, it's been in full rotation. So you're going to be hearing that nonstop, along with push-ups, along with like that, sprinkling in a couple other disc records as well.
Yeah, I heard I got in the car and you was playing and you was like, well, if I play this one, gotta play that one. And you went back to back. Oh shit, we out here on 102. We out here.
Gotta restore the feeling, man. Gotta restore the feeling, man. What were some of y'all favorite lines from that joint?
When I see you stand next to Sexy Red, I believe you see two bad bitches. That shit is funny. Because now every time
you want to pop ass with him.
Yeah, because now every time he stand next to her, that's what niggas is gonna be saying. And you know Drake loves Sexy Red. He loved being in that vicinity, in that type of element with his lips poked out. So that's all niggas see nowadays.
That one was definitely funny. I just like how he came in with like, I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you dress. He just went like that whole part was just my favorite part of the song when he was just going in on him, and then it just he starts off songs where he almost got you like you feel like he walking out on some like let me get to the ring, And then once I get to the ring, I'm about to knock this nigga out. And then every song's been kind of that way for me. So he called out Top Dog. He called out a bunch of names, and it was just a bunch of shit that was happening to where I was like, here we go. So
yeah. For me, it's a very simple line, but it speaks to like what he's talking about and his dislike for Drake. It's the line where he says, "Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play." Like to me, like I'm like, he's like, "Oh, have you ever played this?" Well, nigga, okay, let's play this. Let's do this then. You want to do this? Let's fucking do this. And he just starts going in. And then what kind of makes it better, makes that line even better, he brings that up again on the 616 in LA. So like it's all weaving together. Like, you know, a lot of MCs, you know, they weave that song together. They tie a line back to the first verse or whatever, and that's great, and we all love it. But like the fact that you're weaving it in from song to song is next level MCing. It's just so much to unpack, especially with a 6 minute plus record. It's just like so many lines on there, like you said, so many double entendres, so many bar schemes. It's just so much to unpack. I mean, y'all can go to, you know what I'm saying, Rap Genius or, you know what I'm saying, YouTube or Twitter for all the crazy ass breakdowns, man. But it's a crazy record, man, for sure.
You was signed to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga.
Nah, the shit
And you
fire,
know,
man.
and y'all know I'm a sucker. You know, I'm a sucker for a Pusha T bar.
Yeah.
Fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. Hey,
with the falsetto.
Yeah, push a T.
Push a T.
He's Terrence Thornton. I'm Terrence Crawford. I'm whooping feet. Said he whooping niggas out their shoes, nigga. God damn. Yeah, we here for it. We here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good. Great response. Couldn't have gone better. Still in rotation. But that ain't it. That ain't it. What's today? Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Was it Thursday or Friday? Friday. He dropped again. Kendrick dropped another joint. Early morning drop. 616 in LA. This was a little more surgical. You know, it wasn't a banger. Another soul sample. Was this Al Green?
Yes.
Kendrick is going in, and I gotta listen to it again because it's so much, and they like 6 minute dissections, full dissertations, damn near.
So I heard this.
I think somebody lying.
Matter of fact, you the one sent it to the chat. You sent it to the chat. And immediately I open it, and then you know we gotta go like make sure it's not AI, but like it's official, it's real. So I'm
released
like, oh shit,
from the verified Kendrick pages, like not from no burner account, not just word on the street floating. He's releasing these joints.
Mm-hmm.
So I drop everything I'm doing. I finished up my morning workouts or whatever. I get home, wife getting ready or whatever. I was like, Kendrick just dropped. So she is like, another one? I was like, another one. So she like, oh man. So I jump in the shower. I get ready to go to work because I got to get to work early. I'm not waiting on a certified clean version because who knows if it'll be one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everything with tailor-made freestyle, like, you know, it wasn't an official record. Who knows if this is going to be an official record? So I made one at the station my damn self. And today, this is happening today. Like, I don't care. Hey, we'll delete that record. We'll be fine. We played it enough already. So had to get that in rotation for this weekend because it's just so powerful what's going on, man. I fucking love this record, man. Like you said with the Al Green sample, I mean, it's a banger.
Yeah. He comes in again, like he walking out to the ring. He's spitting some off-white little marina, whatever, and going into it and just setting you up, and then starts taking that nigga's soul.
Yeah. So something like this, it take a couple of days, 3 or 3 days minimum to digest Kendrick Lamar songs. You miss so many things just listening to it. You literally have to read it along with them, go back, hear it again. Like I don't even I ain't gonna lie. When this first came out, I'm like, I'll throw this in there with Tailor Made. Like we didn't really need Euphoria was still doing numbers. Like we didn't need this, but I can see the play. You know what I'm saying? He definitely is dropping some hints of knowing extra shit and just he got a nuke ready is basically.
So my question to that though, is it a nuke ready or does he really do this? Because I be feeling like, of course they're gonna take their time and make a record before they put it out. But I don't feel like it's too much of these on deck. I think he just doing them and like, I like it. Let's put this one out. Like he's just sitting there literally like right now writing some records. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's more a present approach to what's happening in the music. So that's what's giving me it. I like the pressure applied because it was like, hey, I got more of these. You want some more? Like that's how I'm looking at it. So.
Yeah, I'm looking at it similar too. I feel like Kendrick obviously took his time because he wants to make sure that we're doing this. We want to make sure that we're on Rap Genius trying to figure like, all right, what does this mean? And going back. So he took his time writing it. And I think those 3 weeks he penned Euphoria, he penned 616 in LA, and this is all a part of the plan. It's all a part of the plan that he schemed out that was gonna make this a banger. I mean, you know, with the Tailor Made and all this shit talking about him and waiting for, you know, Taylor Swift to drop and him having to work with Taylor Swift. One of the producers on this record works with Taylor Swift. So it's like, okay, fine, I do. What's poppin'?
Right.
I mean, I fucking loved it, man, because like the first part of the record is, you know what I'm saying, real rap shit. Just, you know, it's just a rap. I'm just rapping. So like you may not, you know, think that it may just a song, right? But then you listen to it again and you really hear what he's saying. He's pumping himself up. Like he's telling himself, like, this is a battle. I got to get in my right mindset to go to war. And then when he switches, talk about academics, he's even switching up. I mean, it's just so many bars. I think it's the ones I really like is the little memes is losing steam.
Yeah.
Like,
I like
you need a new rollout. Like that's what Drake has been doing with the Ross situation. Him and Ross situation is a little bit different because theirs is more comical because Ross is just a funny dude. But like, you know, every time that Kendrick does something, there's a meme or the 10 things I hate about you meme that, you know, Drake is posting. Like Kendrick's like, that shit ain't gonna work with me because I'm not gonna engage you in that way. I'm engaging you on this microphone and these records. So it's getting very strange. Very strange.
My favorite part was I might fuck this up, but y'all know what I'm talking about. When he was talking about like if you had street smart, you know, you got 100 niggas on payroll, 20 of them want you as a casualty, one of them is right next to you, your lifestyle, etc., etc. Like that was like, yeah, because that's when you see Drake, it's always 1,000 people with you. When I mean, like, it's always deep.
So at this
Have
point,
you ever thought that OVO was working for me?
Right.
So at this point, Twitter going crazy. I typically get my nigga news from Twitter. Are y'all? Is that where y'all get y'all nigga news?
Oh yeah.
Okay. They going crazy with all the different things the 616 could have meant. They said like the OJ trial started at on that date. Canadian Father's Day is on June 16th. What else did they say, man? They said something about
Tupac's birthday. Yeah. Tupac's birthday is June 16th. Yeah.
It's some other layers. The show Euphoria started or debuted on. It's a lot of shit. And I'm thinking Kendrick ain't thinking about all of that. You know, it's just a coincidence. But
I don't know, man.
I don't know. That's gotta be to name something 616 in LA. That had to have been a thought out process to literally everything you just said, because obviously they felt that was something to hold on to make it a title. So I feel like that was That was
genius.
yeah. That was thought out.
All right, so that drops, and I'm like, he back to back Drake. Nigga dropped twice, and I know the whole conversation was Kendrick drops every 5 years, damn near. Can he keep up with Drake? That was the conversation. Well, I feel like we all see that that's deaded at this point. So later on that day or that night, Drake drops Family Matters. Did y'all check it out?
I actually liked it, but go ahead, continue.
Nah, that's the shit. It was like the continuation of the first from Push Ups. The way he ended that is how he started this one. I thought it was dope. I thought he, high energy, dope beat, catchy, a good response, and he starts going in on. He's still going in on everybody though. At this point, I don't care for the weekend jabs. I don't care for anything else with Metro Boomin or who else did he throw jabs? Did he throw jabs to like ASAP Rocky?
ASAP, yeah, Rocky, yeah. So for me, I think he had to do that the Rocky thing because he never responded to the second We Still Hate You album. Rocky's on there taking shots at him and everything like that. So I think he had to address them, but obviously the person that everybody wants him to address is Kendrick. So I don't mind that. But I could have did without the Drake 7-minute song. It's a mashup of 3 songs for me. The first part, the continuation of Push Ups, absolutely fire. Like I was actually at OSG when you sent it to the chat, so I had to go outside to listen to that motherfucker. I'm like, hold on, nigga, this is way more important, nigga. So I'm bopping with it. I'm like, oh shit, he's still on it, and I mean, he took it to another level. Brought the wife and kids into it. Day free, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't never hold your son. He like he light skinned like me. Like Drake was in his bag on the first part. The middle part, what you talking about with going at ASAP and going at Weekend and everybody else, maybe it's because I just don't care about that shit no more because Kendrick has responded. So maybe that's why I just like whatever. So the middle part, not a real big fan of. The third part was cool, but the first part, if he would have just dropped the first part, I'd have been more happy. Like because I think it loses steam the longer the song goes on. I mean, 7 minutes of Drake rapping really ain't my forte because there's not gonna be any intricate stuff that really breaks down in there. One of the bars though that I heard because I had to listen to it all morning before the pod to make sure I was hearing shit. When he says, "I want to talk to your uncle," he's the man in the house. Because if you took time to listen to Mr. Morale, his aunt is now his uncle. Like nigga, that's a nigga.
Yeah.
So
He hit him
so,
with the brass knuckles on that one.
Yeah, nigga, like whoa.
Yeah.
He said, my last deal was 400 M's, and that's kind of a low ball, nigga. Like 400 M's, what?
Right.
Big money. What
So,
was your thoughts on it, Dizzle?
He took it there. Talking about the son or your child is not yours. Is Dave Freeze saying that he beat his wife? He done talked about that man's wife. I don't know how many times now. Like this is literally going there.
Cause you hit my BM first.
Oh yeah. The ASAP shit was disrespectful. You hit my BM first. Who you think I was hitting? I mean, so Rihanna. Like, damn, nigga. Like it's action. It's action packed. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe right now, dog.
Yeah.
So not even. I think it was an hour later. Kendrick dropped another one. It might not have been an hour. It might have been like 30.
Felt like it was 10 minutes.
Was it? Hey, I know I was jamming 1 second, still trying to catch bars, and I get the notification like Kendrick Lamar dropped "Meet the Grams," which is They taking it there, man.
That's the one for me.
You sent the text for Family Matters, Drake's Family Matters at 11:32.
Past my bedtime.
I don't see the time that Meet the Grams came, but it was the very next text. So
they were back to back. That's facts. Let me look.
And we didn't even jump in the chat
like,
oh
minutes.
shit or nothing.
30 minutes.
There's not even a thumbs up on the Family Matters. It's just boom. It's craziness. It's madness.
That one come on for me so disrespectful. That's hit 'em up quality with just the dear Adonis. I'm sorry that man is your father. Let's be honest. It takes a man to be a man, and your dad is not responsive. Woo! I mean, he went in on everybody. The mama, the daddy. It was top notch, top tier.
The extra kid. Every time Drake getting the rap beef, go ahead. Every time he get the rap beef, though, he find out he got another kid.
Right. Love the record. There is absolutely no way Drake has another kid. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. There's absolutely impossible that this man has another kid that we do not know about. It is impossible. It's impossible. If Drake is dumb enough to hide a kid and have it exposed by Pusha T, and then double back and do the same thing, hide another kid from the public.
This was the first kid. This was before the other kid.
What's this kid's name?
Shit.
Do we know?
I don't even know. Well, they said the kid 11.
That's
Adonis ain't 11.
Rumor. I know what I'm saying, but like, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
That's some light skin shit, kid. That's some light skin shit.
Break it down.
There's a way. There's a way.
There's a way, nigga.
There's a way. No, yeah, I wouldn't put it past him because you gotta think he was a childhood star in his eyes. You know, he was on TV show. He was known to the masses. And look how he looked now, and look how he looked then. That was a whole process of getting there, right? Ain't no way he was doing that shit just for the fun. He was doing that shit for something, and he liked to be around them yitches. So, nah, man, I think it's possible. It's possible.
It's definitely possible. And Drake got connections. He's been had connections, so he can hide something.
This is no shade at all, and I hope they don't see this, but I'm just going to speak the truth. I have a friend in the military that has 2 kids by 2 people that was in our unit in the military. Now, uncommon, right? She has a 3rd kid by somebody in our unit. So it was literally like 3 dudes that was baby daddies to another soldier. We was all in the same unit, 150 of us. It was a lot going on. So it's possible the niggas be outside like that. It's possible.
Like, how could you allow yourself to get put in this position again? Like, to actually be a rapper, like, people don't like you. People are always looking for stuff about you. So you got to go the B Rabbit route. You got to have all your shit out there.
Mm-hmm.
So shit like this doesn't come back to haunt you. Like, I there's no way. There's no way. If he does.
Do we need the facts though? Do we need the facts?
Oh, absolutely not. No, we don't need the facts. The facts don't matter. But like, I just can't believe that this dude really got another kid. Like,
they can listen when they're 18.
So now the disrespect is at I don't know what level. Like, where can
it's at a 10?
Where can it go?
The undercard of Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. That's what I need. I need some celebrity.
As long as it stay rapping. As long as it stay rapping, this is as far as it can go. Until like niggas is gonna start having to get hurt. Is what it boils. If it can't go any further.
Yeah.
They took it there. They talking about each other, wives, kids, baby ain't yours. That baby is yours. Like it's getting crazy.
Told his mama he raised a hell of a terrible person. Told his dad he wasn't shit. He blamed him for his addiction. I mean, you digging into some.
The crazy thing though.
Yeah.
The crazy thing though, Kendrick done called that man a pedophile, a weirdo, a creep, addicted to gambling, pills, fake abs. Drake only responded to him having an extra kid. He didn't deny nothing else. He didn't speak on any of the other things he done said.
He shouted out Ozempic in Family Matters. He was like, he said something about Ozempic and something that it was, you know, only thing it brings was hate or, you know, something. He shouted it out. Like, he didn't deny it at all.
That is fucking hilarious and true. Like, hey, man, I don't have no daughter, dude.
You ain't hear another 7 minutes.
This shit is wild, man. So I think this is very important to say. At the time of this recording on Saturday, May 4th, 2024 at 9:46 p.m., this is all the music that we had. AM. This is all the music we have. So when people come back and listen to this pod and there's like 5 other records, sorry.
Yeah. This is where it ends for us right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, who drops another record next?
Gotta be Drake. Kendrick can sit back and relax. Let it breathe. Because
Kendrick gonna come with another one.
Another one?
Today.
No.
Watch.
He already stepped on I don't even remember what the song is called.
It's 6:40 in the morning in LA. He gonna wake up it's gonna be about 1-2 o'clock today. It's gonna be like, let me go ahead and send this.
Let me check Twitter just to make sure we
shout out to everybody tuned in. We got some folks on Instagram. Demetrius, he said that both tracks are great, but if the girl is older, we would have heard about it already.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
We got folks tuned in on Facebook. Shout outs to y'all.
Salute.
Salute.
That hush hush money is real.
But you know the thing about it, the biggest thing about it, it creates doubt in the masses. I'm saying like, oh man, no, there's no possible way. Y'all on the other hand are saying there's way. So you create doubt out there, and that's what it's all about. And the bigger thing, it creates doubt inside his camp because the whole talk about, what I'm saying, there's a leak inside your camp, like it creates doubt. These are mind games that Kendrick is playing, not only on Drake and his team, but us as well as the viewing audience or the listening audience. Like, so we're here and we're waiting and we're wondering what's gonna happen. Like, hey, because the thing about it is, what's gonna happen with Drake, any chick that he's messed with is gonna say, I'm pregnant. Hand out, I need a bag. Like, it's fucking up his whole flow.
They see his $200, $300, $400, $500, $600,000 bets on parlays and winning millions of dollars. We be seeing it. So, like you said, they gonna be wanting some of that money. But poor Adonis, man. He told Adonis that he wishes his grandpa wore a condom, man. So sad.
Young bruv, man.
So who y'all got? I'm assuming Kendrick. I say Kendrick at this point. Who y'all got right now?
Yeah, I think Kendrick is definitely applying the pressure. I'm not discrediting Drake, but I feel like the how do I say this? The cadence of Kendrick suits this situation better than the cadence of Drake almost. So it's like the way that Kendrick does these songs, they feel more heavy and more powerful to me. Even though Drake be saying powerful shit too, it just don't feel as heavy. So I think Kendrick got the hand around the neck type shit. Just like that's what it feel like to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with Kendrick because that Meet the Parents, like just the whole rollout of the situation. You goaded them into it. You got the reply that you wanted because think about it. In Meet the Parents, is like, you brought up my family. He knew that he was gonna do that. So he probably had this record and then he probably had another record depending on the said response. So you got them hook, line, sinker. Like, oh, you replied that way, we'll drop this record. If you replied a different way, I would have dropped a different record. So I think he has a couple in the chamber ready to drop because like you said, you drop the Family Matters and then the shit is uploaded to YouTube in 2 seconds. Like
That's
after
why
they listen to it. Oh, they
just because
listen
of
to
what
it
you
once.
said is why I think
Yeah.
we get more music.
Yeah, like they gave it a once over listen and said, yeah, we'll go with record B. And uploaded record B and
But
went back on the business.
Record A is coming the next day.
I got Twitter pulled up now just in case I get any woes bombs.
Right.
Axe bomb.
Right. Did y'all check out any of the YouTubers and the streamers reactions to these records?
I have not yet because I wanted the clarity. I told you I had a hectic week. I got up this morning at 6:00 and I went through this process of I wanted to understand and really sit down and have my time, not driving, not talking to the kids about lunch and dinner and what's going on next week. And I wanted my time to really rock out these records. So I've been up since 6:30 just vibing to music. And yeah, it's there. It's happening.
Man, sure it's gonna be more on that later on this week, potentially today. You just never know. Killer, what's popping in the world of sports, man? The association is doing its thing.
So I think last week we still had the Suns around. They out of here. We still had the Bucks around. They out of here. We had the Clips around. They out of here. We had the Lakers around. They're out of here.
Darvingham out of here.
But no, yeah, it's I got it pulled up here. There's a lot going on. We have the start with the Cavs. The Cavs and the Magic. Cavs lost last night in a weird game of someone scoring over half of the team points and not getting the dub, not getting over 100. It was just a weird situation of run and gun, and we're gonna try to figure out the rest. I watched over half of the game, missed a big chunk getting some car work done, but game 7 at least. We got a game 7. It's not over. Back to Cleveland. Hopefully.
You confident, Kev? That's your,
I mean, I'm good either way because I already caught Orlando getting here, so you know what I'm saying. It just hurts that it's against my team, but
yeah,
game 7, baby. Game 7, baby. You know what it is.
No confidence.
We getting it done.
Good.
We getting it done.
I am pissed. I mean, if I'm pissed, imagine how Donovan Mitchell feels. He dropped a 50 burger on one leg, and he only hit 2 threes. It was all to the rack. He was taking everything to the rack. Got all the Euros, all the nifty layups that you want. Every pack 2K got, he had last night and gave him 50. And Karis LeVert, Isaac Okoro, poop sandwich. You gave him nothing. You gave them nothing. Not only will Isaac Okoro didn't give you anything, he was scared to shoot the ball. Like, you're supposed to be a 3-and-D player. Yeah. Your job is to play defense and shoot corner threes. When I kick it to you and you don't shoot it, you fuck up the game. You catch it and then pass it to somebody else. No, you're supposed to shoot it even if you miss, because that's how the offense is supposed to flow. Fucking shit show, man. Shit show. But the game is in Cleveland. They are 3-0 at home, 0-3 on the road. You have home court advantage. Role players play better at home. Hopefully, Strus will give you something. Hopefully,
Garland,
Mobley.
Yeah. Ooh.
And the biggest thing for me, the absolute biggest thing for me is the guards have to rebound the ball. The guards have to rebound. You cannot leave the rebounding duties all up to Evan Mobley. That's not fair. Now, Evan Mobley's had his ups and his downs. It was a down game last game. Played some good defense, but he didn't give you anything offensively.
Yeah,
only
missed
had
a
6
bunch
rebounds.
of just dumb floaters. Dumb at the
Yeah,
rim.
man. You gotta go back to how you played in games 5 and dunk that bitch.
Yeah,
But the guards have to rebound, man. Orlando's a bigger team, so to expect one guy to get all your defensive rebounds is unfair. Guards have to help out and scrap down there and get rebounds too.
Who you got game 7?
It better be the Cavs.
Come on now.
I'm just making sure.
They better.
They better.
Or it's just everybody getting fired and traded.
Yeah. Speaking of something that I thought was going to game 7, though, I thought the Phillies and Knicks series was going to get there. I left them off of the throwaway list that we just did because I wanted to really talk about this. I really enjoyed this series, but you hit some things on the head with the Cavs Orlando series that apply to this one. Philly don't got no role players, bro. It was Maxey and Embiid versus the world. You know what I'm saying? And they did the best they could. I mean, Maxey gonna get paid. Maxey is here to stay. He gonna be a top 200 point guard in this league for years to come. But it was ugly to see the supporting cast of Philly hanging in there, losing a run, just could never get over. New York gave him game 5, whatever that was. But New York won the series 4-2. What do you think about the Knicks? And I really think they're a better team without Randall, man. They playing a lot better basketball, surprisingly. So
it was awesome.
Yeah.
It delivered, man.
Great series.
The association delivered. No doubt about it. You know, you just look at Jalen Brunson and what he's able to do out there. I mean, he's gonna get a ton of the credit because he's the leader of the team. But like Josh Hart, man, Josh Hart, like that's what I'm talking about. Guards rebounding. Like Josh Hart ain't that tall for an NBA dude. Like, but he be out there rebounding like a madman. That's what the Cavs need to do. The guards need to help out on the boards. The Knicks are a very tough team, and you're gonna need that versus Embiid because Embiid, one leg, half his face frozen, still giving you that work. You know, the role players for Philly, they all right. You know, Buddy Hield finally showed up and played a good game. You know, added a spark. You know, Kelly Oubre, cool, but you rolling out there with Kyle Lowry still, man. Floppy. You know, man, get out of here. I'm glad the refs stopped calling them flops on him, man. Get him about the paint, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, this series, I think Knicks and Pacers will be a good series too. That's gonna be real competitive.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. Looking forward to that.
Might have to pull up the Indy for that. Why not?
Yeah, I want to talk about this too. The T-Wolves put the hurting on the Suns, got them up out of here. But now, before I go into this, did you see the Bradley Beal clip when he was coaching AAU?
Yeah,
he was like, I hate to pull my NBA card, but you got to beat me, and none of y'all beat me. And Anthony Edwards walks by.
I'm weak. I did not see that.
He is in the group of high school kids that's getting barked at from Bill for whatever reason.
That's hilarious.
So say all of that and then for it to come full circle like that, that's hilarious. But Suns is out of here. We ain't got to talk about them. I want to know, Timberwolves, do they have a shot against the Nuggets? Who you got?
100% they got a shot. So if you rewind back to last season, everybody talks about the Western Conference Finals, how close the Lakers were. It was the closest sweep in NBA history. Well, in all actuality, the T-Wolves won 2 games versus the Nuggets. They gave them the most trouble. And the reason they're going to give the Nuggets trouble or potentially win it is because they got 3. They got 3 dudes that can guard, Joker. They obviously got Karl Anthony Towns, who's going to spread the floor and force him to come out in the paint. They got Rudy, a good defensive player. And they also got Naz Reid, a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? He post up, he can shoot outside. So they got 3 big guys that can go up against Joker. No other team in the NBA has that in their lineup. So everybody, including myself, thought it was crazy that you're going to get Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert on the same team. if it works in this series and they win, we all need to.
Yeah. We called that the worst trade in NBA history. I remember it. I remember it vividly. So
yeah,
I think America is rooting for the Timberwolves. I don't think anybody's rooting for the Nuggets to win. It's gonna be a good series. Game is tonight actually at 7. So that's one of them electric games. I'm gonna be tuned in. And Eric's gotta go crazy because playoff Jamal Murray is different.
Yeah.
Ant-Man.
He on his way. I got Minnesota winning this in 6. Minnesota is 6.
I like that. I think I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna copy that. It ain't going 7. It ain't going 7.
Fist pound, Dizzle.
Oh, hold on. There we go.
I'm rolling with the champs in 7. I'm rolling with the champs in 7.
Okay. I want to talk about. Let's go ahead and talk about this Indiana and who? I had a brain fart.
We got the Knicks. Indiana and the Knicks going.
Who y'all got in that series?
I got the Knicks in 6.
Knicks
more physical.
Yeah, that sounds right. I'm gonna copy that one too.
Pacers in 6, baby.
Ooh,
I got the upset. I just feel like them boys play some 50-minute games. Them boys play some 47, 46-minute games. It's playoff time. You got to be ready for that. But I think the youthfulness of Indiana prevails.
Okay, I'm with it.
Who else we got coming up? OKC and the Mavs. Dallas closed it out last night. They got it done against the Clips. Kyrie should have been on the USA team. Kyrie playing defense. What a surprise to see.
Get Drew Holiday out of that. Yeah, add Kyrie.
Yeah. Kyrie needs to be on that thing. But it's still something about Dallas that gave me a little concern. They just don't mesh well to me in all aspects of what they need to get done at this stage of the playoffs. But they'll be playing against the number 1 seed MVP probable shot SGA. Am I frozen? Oh,
it wasn't me. Okay, we back.
Who we got? OKC or the Mavs? Who we liking? What's happening with this one?
I'm rolling with the Mavs. The Mavs in 6. More playoff experience. I mean, Kyrie's playoff experience is I mean, nobody on OKC has that type of experience that he brings. Obviously, winning the finals with the Cavs in the biggest shot in Cleveland history. Luka, this ain't his first rodeo. He done been to the playoffs multiple years. And I mean, I think they can control the pace of the game. Like you said, with Kyrie playing defense now. I mean, we don't talk about Kyrie enough, especially this season, about how locked in on basketball he's been. Looks like he's found his, his quote unquote groove of what's going to work for him. Not only his social stuff, which is super important to him, but also the basketball part. So I think he found his niche, so to speak, and a happy medium in his life, which is awesome. And I mean, I just think Luka is amazing. I think Luka is the second best player in basketball. So Luka, Kyrie, I think they win it. And PJ Washington out there. So I'm gonna roll with the Mavs in 6.
It might be Mavs in 5.
Ooh.
Them niggas rolling. They rolling, man. Thunder, they young. SGA having a hell of a year. Chet having a hell of a year, but they are still very young. Has Jalen Williams played in the playoff series, or this is his first year in the playoffs? Yeah. Maybe next year. Mavs in 5.
Ooh. Killer.
Y'all niggas is acting like these niggas lost. These niggas ain't lost shit. Give me OKC in 6, baby. Give me OKC in 6. These boys is the 1 seed for a reason. I'm telling you, something ain't right with Dallas. They're not gonna get to the promised land. They've been here before in this situation where they're supposed to have been on paper the better team and didn't get it done. I'm going with OKC in 6.
All right.
They gotta lose first before I go against them. They ain't lost.
Shoot, real quick, what's next for the Lakers, man? I mean, obviously, Jarvin Ham is unemployed.
I'll keep it brief. Bring in either JJ Redick. Bron is already priming him to be the coach. We all see it. You bring in that nigga. After that, get rid of D'Angelo. We're gonna have to bring in somebody like a DeJounte Murray. Hey, I have faith in D'Angelo. You know.
Yeah. I'm glad you used past tense.
Yeah, he ain't it. He ain't it. Shout outs to him, but we need a guard like a Murray. Don't bring in Trae Young. Don't do that. But we need a guard like DeJounte Murray, tall, lanky, can score, also know how to pass the ball, and get a big man. I think before the season started, I was talking about Nas Reed as a big man. He can stretch the floor, he can shoot, like he can dunk, he got handles. Get a big man that can actually score a bucket, not just Jackson Hayes running and dunking.
You know what's next for the Lakers? I'm gonna throw some names out. Bill Russell, Bob Pettit, Bob Cousy, Dave Cowens.
R.I.P. nigga.
LeBron about to be the next player coach, baby. LeBron about to be the next player coach in the NBA. It's gonna happen.
Man. He'll never do it because LeBron always needs a scapegoat. LeBron always needs a scapegoat. And
he don't want to get fired, right?
Yeah. Every coach he's played for sucks, apparently. Every coach sucks, apparently, according to LeBron, man. Yeah. Oh well, man. Oh well.
We got one more year. One more year window. As long as LeBron is in the league, we got a shot.
Sure. So, quick hitters before we slide up out of here. Dizzle, you got it because I didn't add nothing to the chat.
Weird question. If there was somebody that y'all could spy on for 24 hours, who would it be?
Wow. Spy on for 24 hours.
It could be a famous person. It could be a family member. You just want to see what they got going on in the daytime. Like my mom is pretty active. I be wondering what she be doing.
I would say, that's a great fucking question. Jeff Bezos, maybe. Yeah, Jeff Bezos. Like, like nigga, what do you do? Because you are the richest dude out here, and how can I get some of that money?
Okay.
See, I'm trying to find somebody to make it worth my while. That's gonna give me both some mental stimulation and then some, Twitter X at night. So I think I'm gonna go with J-Lo. J-Lo be having full day. And J-Lo been bad for a minute. And I know I would love to see like how a day in life for J-Lo is. Plus I like looking at her. So I'm gonna catch the shower, wake up. I'm gonna catch the, to go to bed, lingerie, clothes, so
morning poop, all that.
I'm gonna see what it's about. About.
Yeah. No, I think I'm gonna go that route. I'm gonna pick Savannah James. She seems like she know how to cook too. Get a good. Damn, I can't eat. I'm just spying on her. Let me think about this. Yeah, I'm thinking she's gonna cook me a meal.
I was gonna say Meg Thee Stallion, but I'm getting a little too old for that lifestyle. Like she might be a little too. She might start and stop at 4 a.m.
Now we're talking. I would say whoever it is, Paul Jones. He's according to Google the United States top trader. So a stock trader. So I just basically want to look at his computer and do whatever he's doing.
That's a good idea.
That's facts. Something I saw online. I don't know if y'all watch this show. but Pimp My Ride has been
Legendary.
teased, making a comeback. Exhibit, let's see, he put the little trailer out there. I don't know if this is a spoof or if it's just in production, but are y'all here for a Pimp My Ride comeback?
Absolutely. I mean, it's springtime right now. Summer's gonna be amazing. Fall's pretty good, but once the wintertime comes back around, I'm in the house. So I'll just set my DVR on Pimp My Ride if it comes on in the summer. Then when it's some cold ass days in Ohio, just throw that on and binge watch it. Absolutely.
Definitely here for it, but I think it loses some of its zest just because there's no Best Buy to go to like the Best Buy experience incorporated with that for me was like I would go in there and look at all the little speakers and amps and try to figure out what I could do to my little Corolla to give it some flair. I'd try to, put the little door speakers in, and should I go with the Bose joints? Should I go with the
Yes,
big
you
book?
should.
All that. So I just think some of that Pimp My Ride time frame was a little more of that. But I super love the show. I love to see how they take something fucked up and they. I mean, I remember fish tanks in the back. I remember all kinds of shit. So I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah,
great show.
Legendary show. I'm absolutely here for it.
Yeah, that's all I got
Yeah.
for the quick hitters.
There is another episode of You Can't Make This Up podcast. Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
We out till next week.
Peace.